Goobers, welcome to a brand new Kawasaki Z900 video. This is the 2-year review. I had this bike for so long and it's turned me into a cowboy. Look at this. Look what I've grown on myself. It's some sort of suit. Pretty wild. I've had the pleasure of going to a Kawasaki demo event and I got to ride a bunch of different bikes, and I just have to say how refined the Z900 is. I rode the Ninja whatever 1000 SX. That thing was kind of cool, but just kept making me think, man, I just love my Z900 so much more. Rode the Z900 RS. That was kind of interesting, kind of like a little couch, but just still not the same as the Z900. And ZX6Rs and stuff, also super fun, very similar in horsepower as well, but that body style is super committed and lean forward, and it's cool and all, but for the everyday use, I commute on this thing 6 days a week. It's pretty solid. I'm just always comfortable on it. So that's gonna be pro number 1. Moving on to pro number 2, it's just the clutch in general. Beautiful. Some people say, hey, put a quick shifter on that thing. It needs it. I can shift pretty darn quick, smoothly. There's a little bit of false neutral action happening. That happens a bit. You gotta really commit first and second gear, but you know, I have no problem with just doing a 1/2 inch of my clutch, just pulling that in about 1/2 inch, putting some pressure on that shift lever, and perfect every single time. Literally, you don't need to pull it all the way in and then shift. You just need to do a little bit. It's smooth. It's really smooth. I really like it. Pro number 3. This bike, right out of the get-go, for the budget, the price, just absolutely awesome. Plenty of power, plenty of torque, amazing. You need to get the Z900 SE performance model? No, I don't really think so. Do you want to get it? Yeah, go for it. You're gonna get better suspension, better brakes. But really what matters most is the technique as a rider and what are you capable of doing. I don't know. In my opinion, riding something like this for years and years will help me appreciate later down the line when I upgrade to a fancier bike. Or just putting better suspension on it and stuff. But yeah, I really don't notice the difference. It's got good suspension, it's got good brakes. I'm working on technique. All right, so now we're into the cons. You've made it this far in the video. Thank you, first of all. Let's get started. People want to scratch this thing. People want to knock it over. I don't know what the deal is. I'm bringing you over here. Check this out. I've got quite a few marks on here. So first it just started with like a little scratch here. And then I got like literally someone keying it, and then let's see if you guys can see this on the other side. We basically have a lot of damage from it got knocked over here. So this whole fairing is just totally ruined. Real bummer. So here's the thing. It's just a bike, you know, it's got pieces on it. Stuff's gonna get scratched, whatever, but I don't know, man. I live in San Diego. Motorcycle theft is everywhere. My buddy's ZX6R stolen. And that was so sad to see. So sad to see, but you know, people are evil and malicious, and people want to do harm, and can't do anything. You know, I'm not going to pay the $500 deductible just to get that piece replaced. It's going to be what, you know, 50, 60 bucks online or something off AliExpress. We'll see. Okay, moving on to con number 2 here on this 2-year review. In my leathers, hold on. Hear that? It's screaming. Anytime it's hot, I don't know. Con number 2, I'm slipping and sliding in this thing when it's, you know, we're going aggressive on the brakes, and I really like when I get to kind of push my butt back in the seat. I feel really like in a little bit more of like an attack position. It's really cool, but man, as soon as it's time to brake hard, it's like, whoop, just slide right in with my leathers. And you'll notice I don't have tank pads on here, so like, dude, just get tank pads. The reviews I've seen on like almost all the Z900 tank pads, they're all like, didn't do anything. So I've really waited, and I'm really trying to get, I don't know, the best tank spec pads or whatever, but yep, we'll see. We're here on con number 3. We can't disable the ABS. I'm still doing full-on stoppies when I do emergency braking practice, but it's just a little annoying. I really just want the technique over technology to take place. Other thing here too, like a KTM Duke 390, you can just disable that. You can throw it in supermoto mode. Super cool. It's like I have all of these modes on here. Traction control, power. How hard is it just to get an ABS disabling mode? Yeah, you can just pull the fuse out. Or you could just, the whole point is I don't want to deal with it. I want an easy button. I think that would have been, I don't know, kind of easy to do. Would have made the bike cost another 100 bucks or something. Like, I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't be too expensive, but what do I know? All right, hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'm going to throw a couple tidbits here at the end. So a few things. You'll notice my vinyl wrap from last year. It's still on great. I have some deeper scratches in there and stuff too, but man, it's been out in the sun. It's been soaking. Look, I got some marks kind of from my pants and stuff here on the sides, and it's not even that bad. So if you're thinking about vinyl wrapping your tank, it's gonna last. I mean, this is just some cheap vinyl wrap. I think it's just whatever my buddy had lying around. So That's cool. It's really nice. I think it accents the bike nicely. The exhaust still sounds good. Guys, I still haven't tuned it. I was gonna do the ECU flash. Literally, it's like 200 bucks, and I'm trying to justify doing it because it's not like it's a crazy drop in power or anything if I don't tune this thing. And Austin Racing says I don't have to. I know the bike's not fully decatted, but other thing on top of that is the backfiring. People are like, oh, you want to flash your ECU so it's less backfiring and whatnot. I'm like, it's kind of cool. I'm not over it yet. Like if you ship just almost like a little early sometimes, it just goes like, it has this really cool pop. I like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this 2-year review on the Kawasaki Z900. Please give me a like and sub. Tell me all about what you want to see next in the comments. Yeah, I do a lot of Fortnite and Call of Duty and video game stuff, but man, YouTube pays me to make videos, so can you blame me? You boys going to college and trying to pay off some student loans, just got into physical therapy school, so there's a little tidbit in my life. Please, 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 just like would help out the most. All right, guys, peace out. Yeah, see this in the backside. Look at that, I got that custom done. Isn't that cool?
Oh man, this is like... I know. You guys get to know each other real well then.
Easy, baby. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Yo. Yo. Yeah. That's how you break it in.